I was just about to say, yeah.
His
So
snake,
like,
that was also nothing to laugh about.
that would be amazing if he like lost game one and was like, you know what? I got the dock. let me show him real quick.
Palutena body's dock, so I don't think we're gonna see that. I think he's gonna probably stick the snake the whole way. And Maki just starting out with the Nair trains. Repping that 4 Noah tag for his training partner, Pip.
And he's hitting him with these nasty frame traps right now because even when he's missing the Nair or baiting the Nair, he's getting the grab afterwards, which is just more damage there.
There's actually another snake from Memphis that I haven't even talked about who upset Dusk yesterday in pools.
Really?
And that's Mage.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So I noticed before bracket today, Maki and Mage were playing a bunch of friendlies.
Which I think definitely makes a lot of sense. But I didn't know there were so many snakes here in Tennessee. Jesus.
Yeah, I know we have we have some in Middle Tennessee too.
Oh my God. Good neutral here going on though.
Yeah, okay. I like that from Maki. Oh, and the catching the jump with the up air.
And I think that's one thing that, you know, Maki's been, like we said, practicing a lot against Snake. They're all going up high, and her up air is going to eat that every time. Sends really high. So he's got to be careful with those recoveries and maybe mix it up a little bit.
Oh, I like that. Auto reticle, getting rid of the grenade.
The pressure right now, insane on top of Kage. Okay.
Okay, trying to get that down smash to cover the air dodge to ledge. Not going to get it. And
ooh, heavy read there. Nice.
A good
nice.
read there coming up from ApolloKage, able to even the stocks out. Makibaz retreating, giving ApolloKage back that stage.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get a little too over aggressive, a little upset that he lost that stock just now. But again, doing a great job of keeping the pressure on Snake, not letting him get to the camping site. Yeah.
Back throw sends ApolloKage off stage. He's trying to go high.
Good timing with that air dodge. Could have been a really bad situation.
I
wasn't sure who benefited more from that.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little questionable from Maki, and I think he realized that as soon as he pressed it, that the Nikita was gonna
hit him anyway.
Yeah.
Like he got the side B, but at what cost? Okay, pushing Palutena's recovery to the limits there.
You know, Maki started this game off really well, and now just Snake.
He got him in the camp zone. You know, he hasn't been able to close that space in a minute, and this match is going by. Oh, never mind. You know, close that when he closes it.
And it's looking actually kind of the opposite of what we saw last stock. You know, ApolloKage coming back in, like he was on 70% when Maki had a fresh stock, and now it's the exact opposite here.
And I think he can get a little bit running with it. Nice with the grenade. I want to see if he does anything with it.
Oh,
wasn't he at 0 like 3 seconds ago?
Yes,
and he's
he
at
was.
84 now. So
both players able to switch the momentum super
very quickly.
fast.
These are
Yeah.
going to be some fast now. Oh, no.
Spot dodging to up tilt, that'll get you.
And, you know, I don't know how many stocks I've seen taken this weekend from that move alone, bro.
Dude, the way Snake contorts his body is just
It's
mind-blowing.
ridiculous because there's no character with a great combination of just camp and boxing game better than Snake. I just can't think, like, you got some others who can really zone really well. You got some others who can fight, scrap with you all day long. But Snake does it in such a way that it hits hard, and if you trade with him, you're still going to lose.
Yeah.
That's the sad part with it. So.
But Maki was playing really well, even though ApolloKage took that game. It was super close. Almost bringing it back, but, you know, he's got to dig deep. And
yeah, the momentum switching in that game was ridiculous. It was back and forth. So let's see what he does with the switch over to Town and City.
It's interesting because I know Maki loves Town and City a lot, especially being able to do Nair trains on top of the platforms and up air trains on top of the platforms. It really helps him out.
I also think it'll help stop Snake from being able to land as many places. He's gonna. Ooh,
Oh,
goodness
wow,
gracious!
That could have been really bad, but it looks like ApolloKage able to make it back safely.
I thought he got the spike. To be honest with you.
Yeah, no, the forward air, I thought that was about to spike too, but Maki making it out lucky himself.
Doing a great job with this ledge trapping.
That's one of Snake's strong suits, is his ledge trap game is really strong. Maki able to avoid it, and now he's got ApolloKage on the ropes.
And one of the, if he had gone for the up air there, I think it would have got it. One of the great benefits in this matchup is Palutena having her dash attack and back air to go through the grenades and still get the hit. He's got to be careful with these high recoveries. Okay, didn't pull the trigger on that one.
I like the patience from both players right there. But
doesn't matter if she grabs you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised he's not been. It just doesn't look like he's DIing that out at all.
No.
And I feel like because I know it's not true on some characters. It could be true on Snake, because I know Powell wins this matchup.
Yeah. Now, I think the issue that he's afraid of is getting hit with the up air afterwards and continue to get juggled. But at what cost? Because, like, if you're falling for the same trick, it doesn't really matter. There's no mix-up in there.
Back throw once more. It's an ApolloKage off stage. Oh, and he tries to land aggressively. Yeah, there we go. He gets the DI out that time.
Who gave Palutena combo kill throws? She didn't used to have those in 4.
Oh, no, she did.
But like that? like this?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
They gave her better everything. Again, yeah.
Again, DIing inward. He's going to have to mix that up.
Yeah, because I'm sure he can get out of it. I mean, I could just be wrong, and we could just look like stupid idiots right now. But
at least it's worth the effort. I'm not sure if just continuing to do the same, and that's a nice one.
Yeah.
That was really nice, using the grenade to extend that combo there. Ooh, the jab to the throw.
I've actually been seeing.
He won't.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I'd have paid top dollar. I'd have paid top dollar to see it.
That would have changed momentum immensely.
If you land something like that, you just start feeling yourself. But, I mean, he does have a game to play around with a little bit. I believe top 8 is all best out of 5, right?
Yeah, top 16 was all best of 5. Top 8 definitely going to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, no, lucky ApolloKage, because he did get hit by that. That'll do it. Yeah, okay, so that was DI out.
And Snake, he has, like, no aerial movement. So, I mean, he is a little bit in a pickle there. If he gets grabbed, even from center stage, that killed him twice.
And those kill percentages, he can't even pull grenade to, like, help him out.
No, not at all. And I think even if he had, back air's going to beat out grenade. So he's definitely can't afford to continue to get these grabs. He's got to stay out of shield, maybe a little bit more down airs to help get away from things, or I don't know.
I think a big part is Maki is doing really good at catching all of ApolloKage's landings. So as soon as Maki starts landing his combos, then ApolloKage just gets put in a massive disadvantage state, and it's really hard for him to get on the stage and then not get grabbed.
Because the frame traps right after the initial hit are there, and he may air dodge the nair, he may air dodge the back air, but he just gets put in the same situation, and damage continues to build.
And we've seen him trying to mix it up and land with some aggressive options that Maki's just been ready for.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be really interesting to see how ApolloKage changes up, his neutral game to stop being put in disadvantage as much.
And it doesn't help with all the disjoints Palutena is having with those up airs and the back air. Even her nair being disjointed and huge, it's catching him every time. And Snake is nothing but a big old hurt box. And yeah, he's got boxing tools, but if your boxing tools are your body, can you really afford that?
Yeah.
Maybe it might be worth seeing a switch, but he's sticking with the Snake. I think he's got confidence in it. He almost landed that fair spike, which could have turned the momentum on.
Honestly, he was at 40%, Maki was, I think, after the fair spike. So
yeah.
It would have definitely been a little bit
devastating.
Mind-shaking, for sure. Okay, already getting in there. We see ApolloKage liking to, or he likes being in the air, but against Palutena, that's just not going to fly.
She doesn't tolerate these things.
I do like this stage pick from ApolloKage, although I think it also benefits Palutena really well as well with those nair trains. Those platforms on the side really help out to send him off to the side, but it's going to be a lot harder to kill off the top.
Now, I think one thing that he might benefit from is at certain percents, you can land on the platform during the
yeah.
Palutena combos.
Oh, you're right.
So he might be able to escape some of those situations. Okay, going for a read there. I see he's doing a smart job of keeping his distance, not trying to let him even get close to start these combos.
Both players just trying to inch their way in.
Oh, no,
forward tilt, catching the grenade.
That could have been a solid follow-up there. He's fishing for these up tilts now.
Yeah.
And the scary part is he might land it.
Oh, wow. Maki almost getting the double parry right there on that neutral air, but
solid back air coming in, closing out that jump. I think that was intentional, honestly. I think he used that grenade to mix up his own recovery so he couldn't be followed.
I believe it. I'll give it to him.
Eek, forgetting about the C4. I don't know about that one, though. I think at this point he might just be throwing around a lot of stuff.
I think he's just trying to avoid getting killed right now by Maki and rack up as much damage as he can.
Ooh, okay. I hope he doesn't get too over-aggressive. He's got a lead now. He doesn't want to lose it trying to hit too many buttons.
Maki able to even the stocks out, though, with that neutral air and running right into the C4.
That's the second time he's just forgotten it's a thing. And I feel like it's pretty easy to see on Kalos just because of like how bright the stage is versus like how dark the mine is. But that thing's quiet.
I honestly feel like different. Like if you're focusing on the players, I feel like it's a little hard sometimes.
Oh yeah. But I mean, if you're fighting Snake, you gotta have some type of ADHD to keep up with everything going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought he was gonna blow himself up.
Okay, grenade to get him out of disadvantage.
What do you think Snake's disadvantage stay? Oh my gosh, that up tilt.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Maki. I feel like a Nair would have beaten out that that aggressive option from ApolloKage.
100%. What would Snake's disadvantage state be like if he didn't have grenade?
It would be terrible. He wouldn't be able to land.
He would never be able to land. I think we should limit him to 1 grenade and to see what the game looks like. Just a week. Like, test it out, Nintendo.
What are we, Melee trying to ban
ledge
grabbing?
Yeah.
A grenade limit?
No. Even if, like, I can't even imagine his neutral with 1 grenade. Because, like, one of the things that's really helping ApolloKage right now is able to wave bounce with all these different grenade pulls as well as zone after he does it.
Yeah.
And it's keeping Maki from being able to get finishers like that. Interesting. That's a lot of projectiles.
Yeah, and especially if you're not ready to deal with that, it can be very daunting when you're trying to fish for that way to end the stock.
What in the world? What in the world?
I mean, Maki is at kill percent if he lands one of those C4s.
That was it. Yeah. And another thing I thought was so interesting about that is though that seemed nonsensical to just keep throwing out up tilt, he couldn't dash in, he couldn't jump. If he approached even a smidge, he was getting hit by up tilt. So it was actually a good strat.
Yeah, and now Maki does even it out again, but
with a huge percent deficit and a lot to look out for.
Yeah, yeah, there's just a lot. ApolloKage doing a fantastic job of just knowing he was in the lead, throwing out a lot of projectiles and explosions for Maki to have to try and weave in and out of. But Palutena being a tall character, kind of easy to get hit by a lot of that.
Yeah,
and
100%.
The damage just racks up and racks up. So you have to be. I want to say more patient because that's like just a cop out. I feel like because obviously you got to be more patient.
Yeah.
But like you have to be more careful of your approaches, picking and choosing your battles a little bit more cautiously.
I think he needs to do a slightly stronger job of just making sure where each thing is. Because he got hit by C4 about 4 times that game. And it was purely from just like, dang, I forgot C4 was there. It wasn't like he was set up into it. It wasn't like a combo or anything. He was rushing into an aggressive option, not knowing that was there.
Yeah, well, I'm actually not so sure he didn't think it was there. I think more so he knew it was there, trying to bait it out, and then he was just too late on the shield to get rid of it in that neutral, which I do all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I'm not good at this game.
Well, you know, when Snake's got a rocket coming at you, 2 grenades, a C4, it's a little hard. Yeah. It's a little, and his body and himself. So I forgot about that part. He can still play while doing that. I think it's not by any means out of Maki's ability to take this match back. He's just got to be, it sounds like a cop-out, but a little bit more patient, a little bit more calculated in where everything is.
And, of course, he is Tennessee's last player in top 8.
He's repping the scene.
He's trying, for sure. All right. I find it does irk me a little bit that the grenades do like damage where they hit you.
100%.
I mean, it makes sense, but
I don't want to hear. I don't want to be a part of that. Okay. I mean, thankfully they don't explode on contact.
I think the more dash attacks and back air.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Maki with a fantastic read on ApolloKage, getting that forward smash and the stock.
I think that's definitely going to matter a lot for him. That might be a set-changing stock, honestly, right there.
Oh,
he did not. He did not. That's going to come in handy later.
Nah, he's just going to use it right now. Especially after a while, if he ends up getting grabbed by Maki or something.
And getting it back on himself, yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
the armor on that up B.
Because it's a single hit that has to do like 8% or more.
Yeah, and all of those are little baby hits.
Yeah, that's a real unfortunate, but.
And I think he even knew that and he used the up B to escape from that situation for that reason.
Good way from Maki, able to get that back air.
I would have loved, not that it was optimal, dang. I would have loved a hard commit read from that because he had that read. He knew he was going to air dodge.
Oh, but able to get that up smash and now Maki a whole stock lead. Let's see what he does with it.
That was
Great
47%. Just
Jeez.
like that. Can this turn into a kill?
Okay. Maki's starting to rack up some extra credit right here, but needs to be careful. Doesn't want to lose this stock too early.
This man didn't care. This man dropped it and blew himself up for the kill. I like it.
I'm not sure that. I'm pretty sure that shield poked.
You think it's shield poke? I think he had to have dropped for that because you can block the C4. It was on the ground. You know?
But I mean, they were both in shield and both got hit by it. Well, I mean, sorry.
That was
sad.
That was strong.
Yeah, that was
strong. You know, like Snake couldn't have been in shield because he has to do the animation for it. Like he has to do down B. I think he had to have let go for that because you can block C4, 100%.
All right. Well,
that's crazy.
That definitely changed. Like that was definitely a significant part in the game when
I thought he had
when we knew he was crazy.
Yeah.
he knew he was crazy.
That